Hey guys, it's Chris the Natural Progressive along with Alex Whitney of the Green Report.
Hey everyone.
Hello everybody. I gotta pull up my chat again I know Val is in the chat. Welcome Val. Thank you for being there. So appreciate um everybody. Osama is here. Yay. Osama and Scott Murto and Val again. Okay. Hi, Chris. Can we put this week's Pentagon UFO intelligent drops on the stream discussion of topic list? Sure. I mean, I don't know much about it. I mean, I've seen a little bit
Oh,
about it, but sure,
yeah.
we can talk about that. I
Okay.
mean, if you want to jump
Why not?
on later, Osama, yeah.
The alien.
Long and prosper, bitches. You gotta say, live long and prosper, bitches. It has
Live
to
long and prosper, bitches.
That
Woo!
that's
All
gonna be our new sign off. Is live long and prosper. Jeez. I don't mind talking about that. Why not?
right. Okay.
But I really
Sure.
enjoyed Black Bear News today. And actually he was my inspiration, so I got to give him a lot of credit for the topic that I used in my headline. Why fossil fuels love the Green New Deal. Um, and it's not only him, it was many people in our sphere been talking about the planet of the humans or planet of the people or something like that. I'm sorry if I got that wrong, but
No, I think that wasn't that Michael Moore? I haven't seen that yet.
yes, the
Is it
Michael
more?
Moore
Yeah.
show. Actually, I tried to watch it last night and I had a really hard time getting it to play on my TV, and I fell
Oh.
asleep super fast. And then I woke up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm so pathetic. I like it was like 7 o'clock in the evening when I fell asleep, and then I woke up and at 1 o'clock in the morning I'm like shit, I'm wide awake now. What the fuck do I do? And I couldn't turn on the TV or nothing because my husband had to get up in an hour and a half to go to work, so I had to be really quiet. So I thought, this sucks really bad.
Oh shoot.
But
I haven't. Oh, go ahead. I haven't seen it, but I've heard like negative reviews.
well, there's a
Oh.
lot of negative because the progressives are freaking out. They're freaking out,
Oh, okay.
and the whole reason is because they staked everything on the Green New Deal.
True.
Like everything is about the Green New Deal. But can I just say the Green New Deal just is enabling capitalism, and it is something that will also enable fossil fuels, because what will it take to implement that? And that's what I want all you guys to put your critical thinking caps on and think about what it would take to totally rebuild all of our infrastructure to green
Um,
energy. Okay, what will it take? This is what I need. I know you guys are the smartest people in the house, or in the you guys who are here are the very smartest people. I know you can figure this out, what it would take to actually implement something like the Green New Deal. I mean, I love the idea of it. I do.
I had notes on that somewhere back here. Hold on, but go ahead. The
Okay,
Green New
Moose
Deal,
Gal,
yeah.
have you heard about this shit? Oh my gosh, Moose Gal, I can't just look at a. It's really hard for me to look up stuff while, like, I don't know, articles while
Okay.
I'm streaming and just kind of in the middle of shit. Email me, Moose Gal, if you want me to talk about an article. Second
Green New.
Illinois lawmaker sues Pritzker over stay-at-home order. Yeah, I mean,
I wanted to read a little bit about the Green New Deal. Well, this was Bernie Sanders' idea. So the Green New Deal is like this term that incorporates most of these things, but it depends on who's putting forth the policy, right? So, but it's like basically the Green New Deal covers what they wanted from the Bernie campaign, at least, was to transform our energy system to 100% renewable energy, creating 20 million jobs. A just obviously there's we're going to dissect the truth, and workers including fossil fuel workers, so like the transition from fossil fuel workers to green energy, justice for frontline communities, more investment in public transportation, which is building. um they want to rejoin the Paris Agreement, which isn't enough. establish the U.S. at the forefront of this issue. So, invest in conservation of public lands to heal the soil. They say in the greed of the fossil fuel industry, but we'll see. So that's what at least the Bernie Sanders had in mind. But I know it's kind of been, I don't know.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
been
okay, this is
well, they had right. It was supposed to be uplifting. So what's going on?
yeah, I mean, it is uplifting. I mean, the whole thought of it, of course, is uplifting.
Right up front.
Yeah, but God, fossil fuels love this because what does it take to produce windmills? What does it take to produce solar panels? And especially at the extent they want to do it, at the level they want to do that. For one, it's going to take a lot from the biosphere because they have to mine. They have to mine a whole bunch of crap. I mean, solar panels just doesn't don't automatically appear and yay, solar panels, put them in place. No, you have to mine all kinds of
You do,
copper, all
yeah.
kinds of cobalt, like all different kinds of things from all different countries. That's why we are involved in all these other countries starting wars after or for rare minerals and fossil fuels is because it's going to take that and the fossil fuel companies, well, they actually love it, and they've invested a lot into renewable energy because they know it's going to take a lot of fossil fuels to build it to oh my gosh, just to melt down the metal to build a wind turbine is going to take a lot of fossil fuels, and to then you have to transport it. You have to transport the parts to the place where you put it together, and then you have to transport the parts. One of my lovely people, oh my gosh, I think it was I'm a Sweet Leaf, tagged me in a Twitter, showing a video, and I've seen this myself in my travels of them hauling just one turbine, um, of a windmill, just one blade. That's it. Takes a whole entire semi truck.
Oh no.
I mean, how in the hell can you reconcile in your brain that that is going to help the environment? I mean, that's not even including everything it takes to put it together. And I mean,
Right. It takes
if you're
resources to
putting
build that, yeah.
if you put on your critical thinking cap and say, hey, what will it take to do what we want to do? If you just say, oh yeah, green energy, great, yeah, it doesn't, you don't have to use fossil fuels, if you have a solar panel and all that, but what does it take to build that? That's what we got to think about. And it's horrible. I mean, because people want an easy answer. And it's not an easy answer. And that does not make me Republican. It does not make me a Trump supporter or a fossil fuel supporter. It just makes me a realist. And I, I, I have always advocated for reduction of energy use, period. Not, not just like fossil fuels, but all energy because it all comes down to fossil fuels. We can't even feed everybody on this planet without fossil fuels.
That's amazing. Yeah,
Yeah,
because industry and factories, mm, yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean, that's why I really advocate for growing your own garden. Um, you know, if you can't sustain yourself, you can't. Okay, all the factory farming is going under, thank God, and I'm okay with that. It's like, but then they're trying to force factory farm workers, like meat processing plants, to stay in business, and forcing people to go to work, whether they're sick or not, forcing them to go to work. That is slave labor, and forcing them to risk their lives to go to work just to support this unsustainable system that we have.
let me guess they're not getting compensated.
No, no hazard
No sick,
pay,
yeah, nothing.
no nothing. And can I say I'm not wearing makeup today because I said fuck makeup today. So
Yeah.
hopefully
It's
that's
fine.
okay. I'm sorry. I enjoyed my garden today and I didn't want to fucking put on makeup because it fucking sucks. So um Yeah. And oh
You
my
look
God,
fine.
thank you.
You
But
look good.
I'm very insecure, just so you guys know. That's why I get a little weird about it, but I'm very insecure. Oh my God, I can't believe how many people are in the chat. Hi, Kent Deal,
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Torstein, yeah, Poppy Davis, Bio, Jean, um, Rich Diana, hello. We've outgrown our home, which is surrounded by empty lots. Yeah, things are just messed up. I mean,
Well, I wanted to reflect on, or you can reflect too, obviously, on the interview you did.
Derek,
Yeah, Derek Jensen. I thought that was really interesting.
have you seen him before ever? Have you
I
met
have
him?
not. I'm still new to this.
That
But like learning about people, but no, I haven't. So
was
really
my
interesting
sixth
stuff.
time, like interviewing him, and I'm so
Okay.
looking forward to a seventh time. I really enjoy Derek.
Yeah, very interesting perspective, just how, his nature, and you
Mhm,
guys were talking about how we have to protect nature because essentially humans are wiping out everything. I mean,
mhm,
insects, bears, I mean the endangered species for one, right? The
mhm.
bears and the grizzlies, and you were talking about cougars, and just it kind of just reflected that humans are everywhere and we'll just kill if a bear
Yeah,
walks by, it's just there's no mercy.
no mercy.
He's saying
Humans
to
have
protect
no mercy
everything.
when it comes to the natural world because a lot of people, not everybody, not the people here, I hope, but most people just think that nature is there for our disposal. Like, it's there, we use it and throw it away. And it's so hard for me to understand how people just can think that way. I honestly, I don't get it. I mean,
Well, you were talking about, go ahead.
I have a hard enough time with like people issues, and then you bring the animals into it, like the freaking Mitch McConnell, and he's saying, "Well, I don't want to support states that are just going to give pensions to their state workers, um, let them go bankrupt because we don't need to pay pensions to state workers." I'm a humanist as well. I think we could do better as being humanists if there was fewer people on the planet consuming fewer things. Um, but right now there's no way to be sustainable. There's no way to support all the humans on the planet as and also take care of the earth and the biosphere. So
No, you can't feed the amount of people on the planet without industry and factory farming.
no, you
It,
can't.
it would without,
The
if
Green
you're
Revolution was the worst thing we
right.
ever happened. The second worst thing was the New Deal, which was great
Yeah.
for people but horrible for the environment. And I just recently, like within the last year and a half, figured that out. Like, and I was fighting for things like that, fighting for a New Deal, like
Same.
the Green
Yeah.
New Deal. I was fighting for that until I realized how destructive it actually is. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this. I mean, I get nothing but criticism for that because there's a lot of people who think that people are the most important thing on this planet, but people can't survive without the rest of the biosphere. So you got to consider all of it, and it's hard. It's hard to consider that the human population has um, overpopulated its um, outside of its boundaries for living sustainably. It's hard to consider that because, that's your own species. And and animals don't think about that. They just live, moment by moment. And God, what a blessing they have for just living moment to moment and not considering the future or the past. They just live in the moment. What a blessing would that. I mean, that would be a freaking blessing. But people have the need to consider future generations um, to propagate and but they don't think 7 generations ahead like the Native Americans used to. But there is, the myth of the noble savage. If you go into Sam Mitchell's thing, and there is a lot of even earlier humans that would destroy their environment and make it unsustainable. But there are certain um, colonies that did okay, and Derek talks about those that they lived for 5,000 years without destroying their environment. Um, there's a lot of people that talk about how some of those sustainable colonies, they'd actually do human sacrifice. And I know that's god awful horrible to talk about in today's world, but they would actually do that because they were being overpopulated. And they also, that's the horrible part of it, but they also knew very good ways of controlling um, pregnancy and all that. So natural ways of doing that. Even in the Bible, it talks about that, of how you could end a pregnancy. Even in the Bible, it talked about that. So abortion is in the Bible. Yes, it is. Look it up. Anyway, I mean, it's I don't know. God, I always get in. I know I'm going to get some nasty fucking feedback with this. I know I am. But if you put your critical thinking cap on, you can see that we are not sustainable. We cannot live on a finite planet consuming more and populating more and all
Well,
that.
right, this brings us, like, our lives, right, in the Western United States, what specific someone said in the comments, there's drama going on in the comments, but anyways,
Is there?
uh
I haven't been able to pay attention to that.
No, I it's
We'll get
going
to the
fast.
comments back. We'll go back to the comments in just a few. But
Um,
go ahead and say your
just,
thoughts.
like,
Then we'll go back.
someone asked what resources are humans, like, what are we consuming too much of or something, and I was just
Everything,
thinking yeah, everything.
everything.
A lot.
What are
There's
we not consuming too much of? We're polluting water and air.
the
Air's
water
getting
issue.
better, thank God for COVID. Air's getting a little bit better, but our carbon not whatever the carbon levels are still rising, even though we're not, flying as much and stuff. But what are we not consuming too much of? We're taking all the nutrients out of the soils. The soils are dying, like they're going to be useless if we continue chemical fertilizers, and then we just let that flow into the waters, which causes algae blooms. I mean, what have we not consumed too much of? That's the better
Oh,
question.
and yeah, the what I was gonna bring up is our issue is this mega drought coming in the Western United
Yes,
States.
I put
We're
that in
we're
the
we're literally
description. Yeah.
oh, okay, awesome, because that's what we're consuming. The Colorado River is shrinking, and then
Yeah,
we have
it
really
doesn't
dry,
even reach the
moist.
ocean anymore, right?
No, and because humans are using it, plus the planet is warming, therefore, the water is
Evaporates faster, and then
evaporating. But
it causes bigger storms and more catastrophes. And I mean, God, if you can't see that humans
wildfires too.
are
Yeah,
destroying the planet in a huge way, I am sorry. I love you all, every single person in this sphere. I love every single one of you. But if you can't critically think about it, um, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. I mean, I'm I got to a point where I am just like done listening to the news on COVID. I'm done listening. I mean, every once in a while I catch stories like fucking Mitch McConnell, and like, oh my God, I'm done for a while. Mitch McConnell. I mean, because I care about people. And I think people deserve to make a good living if they're working. But I really would rather see people living locally and making their own food. But that's almost impossible to do with the population we have right now. I mean, how do you do that? How do people in the cities have land to produce food? We've painted ourselves in a corner, is what we've done. We we painted ourselves in a corner. The food supply is drying up. It's going to dry. The water, clean water, is drying up. It's only a matter of time.
and what's left of it, you have to pay for, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Access to your own water.
capitalism is going crazy, and they're going to capitalize off of every last little thing. So, okay, okay, wait. Jean says,
There's
"Are
a
you
lot.
all in and supporting the May Day strikes?" Oh, hell yeah, I am. I mean, I am for the working person. I'm not for the fucking elites that have screwed everybody. Aw, thanks, Jean. We support you. No worries. We'll get those trolls. Wait, are there trolls? Oh, you guys, you better take care of the trolls.
Oh, no.
There's enough moderators out there to take care of those fucking trolls. Put them in timeout or something. Y'all know.
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot it's going fast. There's a lot going on.
I know, I'm trying to keep up with it. Human population hasn't been exponential for over 50 years now. It's just about peak fertility rates declining all over the world. Really? Why is there 250,000 more births than deaths every day, daily? Um, I don't know, Michael White. Um, I don't know where you get your information from, but that's not true. We're utilizing our resources so bad. So, what are we running out of? Clean air, clean water, um, forests, rainforests in Brazil. What are we not running out of? What are we? Okay, tell me what we're not running out of. That's a better question. Animals, biosphere. I mean, we're running out of everything. All of everything that supports human life is going away. If you don't understand that, Michael, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I don't. You obviously are living in La La Land or Bible Land or some fucking shit. I have no idea where you live, but that's not the world I live in because we are fucked. Um, sorry, that was probably really harsh, but I don't go with that.
Yeah, I mean the drama. Something's going on. I don't know. Val's handling it.
Oh,
Val.
good, Val. Good, Val. Thank you, Val. Bio. It's always best to keep listening. Anything else is an echo chamber. Just saying, boss. There might still be technological fixes we can't think about, even if it seems unlikely. I'm sorry, I don't believe in human technology anymore. Everything we do seems to fuck up the planet more. Um, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't. We can't outsmart nature. There's no way we can
No,
outsmart nature. Nature took millions of years to develop to where it is now. There's no fucking way we can outsmart nature, and there's always going to be unintended consequences. I just don't see how we can do that. It's a good thought. It's a happy thought, but I'm sorry, I'm not that optimistic about humans. I just ain't. I'm
and then
not. I'm
going back
not.
to the animals. I mean, remember the Australia bushfires? Like over 1 billion animals just perished.
I know.
I mean,
In
that's
such a
an
short period
unbelievable.
of
Yeah,
time.
unbelievable amount. I mean,
Oh,
1 billion.
Torstein's here too. Hello, Torstein. Um,
Um, forever changing that landscape. I mean,
I
there's so
know.
many examples lately.
Just wait until California starts on fire again.
It will because we're dry out here. So,
Yeah, just
and
wait
yeah,
for that. Jane says, I met your concerns about criticism in your position. We are supporting you. Down with future trolls. Thank you, Jean. Love you so much. Um, since we are asking, how about little green women with three boobs? Just say, God, kid.
what is he talking?
Uh, wishful thinking. Oh, yeah, because we were going to talk about the
Uh,
aliens, probably.
oh yeah, sorry. The aliens, the UFO stuff.
That's probably a more happy topic than my topics, because I was going to talk about COVID being used to exploit workers and demonstrations supported by big money interests because, they just want people to go back to work. So, you know, the big money is going to support, just like the Tea Party did, you know,
Exactly.
it's going to be the same thing. And it's not actually helpful for the workers to do that, to say, open it up, because then they'll take any fucking job that's handed to them, whether or not their life's at risk. Not that I think COVID's a huge, huge danger. I mean, really, the chances of you dying from it are pretty small unless you have a comorbidity like I do. Um, but mostly it's small. But I heard smokers are good. So maybe I'm all right. I don't know. Did you hear that on the news?
No, what was that?
They're
Sorry,
giving
just
people nicotine patches, hoping that they would be better off because smokers are less showing up into the intensive care, so they're giving people nicotine patches. And
Such.
like, it's probably not that they smoke, it's probably that they're getting the vitamin D because they go outside to smoke and they're getting the
Oh,
vitamin D
okay.
from the sun. That's my view. I don't know. Um, so either way, I'm good, right? I mean, I'm hoping. I mean, I do have the morbidity and stuff. Tanya Delaney, sewage, the only thing we're not running out of. True. Good one, Tanya.
Oh God, yeah.
Sewage. Yeah, people pooping. Oh, which reminds me of the freaking. Okay, so my son-in-law and my daughter went to try to go camping over the weekend to get away from people and, isolate. No, because we're in one of the counties that allows other counties to come visit the state parks and all that.
Okay.
Everyone was coming to our county and there was lines to go up the canyon. They're like, fuck this, and they turned around. But all the restrooms are closed. They don't have garbage collection there. You have to haul out everything. Where do you think people are pooping and peeing? They're
And if they're practicing proper techniques.
Yes, I mean, they're supposed to haul
Ah,
out
yeah.
their own poop. Do you think they're doing that? I mean, would
No.
you go camping and haul out your own poop? I mean, I usually use the restrooms at the campsites or I bury it, but that many people, crowds and crowds of people, that's not happening. That's not happening. They're just gonna poop wherever they poop and leave it. And oh my God, I mean, there's
I know.
there's unintended consequences to everything. But I'm just pissed because our county is just letting everybody come in, while other counties are saying nope, only county residents get to come here and camp here. Why did our county do that? Why didn't our county do that?
Just mixed messaging in different areas. It's crazy. There is no one size
Yeah,
fits all
there
solution.
isn't. So they go to the counties where they get to do what they want. Like the hair salons were closed in Salt Lake County. So everyone went to Utah County where they were open to go get their haircut and stuff. I mean, oh my God.
And you wonder why the United States, it has literally a million cases, and Spain, the second runner up, has only 200 and like 60,000 plus. Like what the hell?
And those
That's
are just the known
800,000.
cases. I know there's a very small morbidity to the case numbers, but those are the ones they're catching. And so, it's a low morbidity. Oh, Pink's here. Hi, Pink. Current world population 7,781,000. Wait, am I getting that right? It's 7 billion, right? 781,172. Wait,
Wait, the number of people on the planet?
yeah,
7.8 billion.
okay, that number is too much for me to.
Yeah, you gotta just round it up.
Okay, we're almost to
uh,
8 billion people, okay? Damn it. Damn it.
uh,
I know it's crazy, right?
that is a lot of people because in like 1940, 50s, it was only like 2 billion, I want to say.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
mean
so
it's
that's not
it's
even that long
it's
of a time.
exponentially bigger than it
That's a
was.
good word, exponentially.
Yeah. I love Tanya's comment, sewage. The only thing we're not running out of. I love that comment. Uh thanks, Cindy Seeley. Val, she has the right number of mods. Yeah, I have a lot of mods, thank God, because what I talk about, I need to have a lot of mods because I will get a lot of trolls with what I talk about. Sorry, guys. But, I'm not afraid to touch those sensitive topics at all. Homo sapiens was a one trick monkey. First I like that. It's true. I mean, they are very clever. They're not very wise, and they're not looking to nature enough. I think Homo sapiens could look to nature a little bit more and try to piece themselves into what it goes on naturally. You know, I mean, we think we're separate. I mean, people think I don't think we're separate. I know I'm an animal. I'm not more special than the deer or the antelope or the bears. I'm not more special than the rabbits or whatever. I'm just another being on this planet. And our species has no more right to take over the planet than any other species. When rabbits get out of control, They like open season, go shoot all the rabbits and don't let the coyotes take over. So then the coyotes go freaking wild and they're like, oh shoot, we'll give you $50 for an ear of a coyote. And so they kill all the coyotes. And then the rabbits go nuts again. Humans can't handle like homostasis in the planet. They have no clue how to do it. All they do is mess things up worse. Worse. And they don't understand that they have the ability to overpopulate as well.
No, most definitely. I mean, there's consequences to having 8 billion people on the planet versus what's projected, right? 11 billion in like 30 plus years. It's like,
I know,
okay.
but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I think people are going to die of starvation. I think um, there's going to be a lot of horrible things. Like there's going to be more tornadoes, more hurricanes, earthquakes, even because of fracking is going to cause a lot more earthquakes, which were going to happen anyway. And then there could be volcanoes, and I mean, there's so many things that can happen. So people are not above nature. They are subject to it as much as the next guy. And to think this is the only pandemic that's going to happen, sorry guys, it's only the first of many that are going to, because of the ice exposing all those viruses
Yeah,
as
the
it's melting,
permafrost.
that
Hmm.
we have no exposure to, we have no immunity to. It's only the first one. And like Basil said in his interview with Sam Mitchell, it's surprising it hasn't happened sooner, you know. And
That's
Basil's here.
true.
Namaste, Basil. Um, he's in the chat, so I had to mention that. But what I mean, it's amazing that we have not had a pandemic sooner. It is amazing.
Oh, there's
Oh,
definitely going to be
Stevie's
more.
here. Stevie Red Economics is in.
Oh,
He's in the
hey.
chat. You. Oh, damn it, Stevie! I'm gonna give you a link. Come on, please, please, Stevie. You're a woman. We would love to have a woman. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's it. Okay, jump on if you want, Stevie. We always love Stevie, and you can talk about um oh, Jesse Ventura. That's been a big thing on James's channel. Si- Uh, freak, why can't I think of it, the name of his channel? uh, okay, Stevie, you're gonna have to promote your husband's channel. Stevie's channel is Red Economics, but she's mostly been on her husband's. Yep, there will be hell to pay for what we've done. Absolutely. Hello, Robert. 130 million at risk of starvation. Yeah, I mean, that's going to happen. Um, People are dying faster now. Yeah. Well, I think it's kind of slow. I was, gosh, I don't know. I think we, I'm going to shut up there. I think we have a radical different view of humanity, boss, and I have thought of a lot about it. It saddens me. I really hope we find sustainable technology. I hope so much. That's bio. I know you have so much faith in technology. I know you do. I wish I could have that. No, I just put it here. I'll put it again. Manitalk. Okay, thanks, Stevie. Manitalk. Um, I'm sending you the link is in the chat. I don't have your email. I would send you a freaking link every Women's Wednesday, Stevie. Damn it. There's the link. Jump on. You remember Stevie? She was on once before.
Yes, I do remember. Um, yeah,
Let's
she
see.
was awesome. She was good.
I know she's fun. She's very smart. She's very smart. The coronavirus pandemic is pushing the food supply chain to its limits. Pink Barrio. Absolutely. And guys, if you have not subscribed to Pink Barrio, please go support him. He's getting close to 1,000, so we want to get him up there. The other person who you need to support is Vegematic. He's also close to 1,000. And we just need
Oh,
to
wow.
get, I mean, because then they can do the messages, if they can't make it on, or, just to promote their next show or whatever. And it's really helpful. Or just to give a little insight into their life. I do that. I'll post pictures of my own little life thing going um on those messages. They're kind of cool to have. And I want to do a by the way, I want to do a video of my garden, like an update on my garden maybe Saturday. I'll do that. I have a lot going on in the garden. Garden's fun.
Weren't you talking
Garden.
about a three? Like you had something about what was it? Three
Three
Sisters Garden?
Sisters, yes.
Yeah,
Oh
what
my
was that?
God. It's an old Iroquois Native American style of gardening, and they call them the Three Sisters. They're the three things you need to sustain life. It's beans, corn, and squash.
Oh wow.
And you can plant them really close together, and they work together as a little mini ecosystem. Like, so you plant the corn and you can plant them really close together. I mean, they can be like a few inches apart, and then you in all around the outside you plant the squash, and then in between, first you wait for the corn to get like 3 to 6 inches tall, and then you plant the beans, and then when the beans grow, they grow up the corn like up their stalk, like that's their trellis.
Oh wow.
And yes, there's Stevie. Yay. And then what the squash does, what is, it kind of shades the soil, and it keeps like raccoons and stuff out. Hello, Stevie.
Hi, Stevie.
Hey, I only got a couple minutes. I got a like a green party thing I got to do here, but I
Okay.
just wanted to
Oh, nice.
say hey.
Hey, yeah, and tell us what's going on, because I haven't had a chance to watch a whole Manitalk episode. I've been gardening way too much. I'm getting sunburned. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of getting a
Yeah.
little sunburned because from being outside. But
Oh yeah, the weather's getting pretty nice out here too.
oh, isn't it lovely? We had 83 degrees today, so I've
Oh my
enjoyed
god.
the hell out of it. I mean, when he's like, yeah, that's cool compared to what I've dealt with.
It's like 90. No, it's like low 80s.
No shit. But okay, tell us really quick about Jesse Ventura. I heard he may be considering running.
Yeah, I think he's just like kind of testing the waters right now.
Hmm.
Um, but that tweet that he sent out about the Green Party and and testing the waters, it's gotten over 21,000 likes.
Oh,
So
really?
there's a huge like support out there for him.
Of course
I
there is. Yeah, there's a lot of people that like him.
mean, all the live chats I've been going in, it doesn't matter who it is, Jimmy Dore. I mean, some of these, like, even smaller groups of people. I mean, everybody's, asking Jesse to run. The Green Party registration, people that are pledging to vote Green in 2020 has been skyrocketing. I
Hmm.
mean, that he is, I mean, when you're looking at the electoral process, he's got a lot to overcome.
Hmm.
But as far as him helping the Green Party, bringing people in, um, you know, getting awareness out, getting the numbers to where he can get on the debate stage,
Hmm.
that's definitely possible. I mean, he could lay the groundwork for the next election.
Yeah, yeah. If nothing else, I agree with
And,
that 100%. I mean, I love
and
to
down
see
ballot
a Green
candidates.
Party candidate out there fighting, and with as
I
big a
know.
voice as he has, and he has a
Mhm.
pretty big voice. He was a governor, and he has great ideas. He's progressive, like Bernie was, who somehow is not progressive anymore. Really, I mean, he's not standing up for progressives anymore, which is really sad. But yeah, I'd be totally into that. Paul McGinley says, I will vote Green Party this election. Sorry.
Yes.
Paul McGinley, I love you. I hope to see you Monday. You should join Monday. Green Party
Oh,
US.
what's Manic Monday?
Manic
Yep.
Monday Madness. Monday
Monday.
Monday
Madness.
Madness.
Okay.
Every Monday, 7 p.m. Women's Wednesday. You need to send me your email, Stevie, because I would send you a link every Wednesday if I had your email.
Let's see if I can do it in here. Uh,
Let's see. In the chat? Are you doing it in the chat?
yeah, in the Zoom chat.
Oh, in the Zoom chat. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Okay, it'll probably show up for everybody though. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it's whatever. That's like my professional one that I use for just YouTube stuff anyway.
Okay, cool. I'm copying it and then closing this out. Okay, thanks. Now I will send you the link every Wednesday because I love to have you on. Um, that'd be fantastic. Every time you can get a chance. And James is always welcome to try to join Monday too. So
Okay, yeah, yeah, he'd probably love to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get going, and I'll just go ahead and set an alarm for Wednesday, so that way I won't miss it because I get distracted. So, but I'll be here next Monday and Wednesday for sure.
Awesome.
Awesome, Stevie.
Awesome. I will send you an invite via email now that I have it. Thanks for coming on, Stevie.
All right, I'll see you next time.
All right. Sounds good.
Bye.
Have a good night. All right. Stevie from Redneck Economics, everybody.
She's so cool.
She is lovely. I
She's
love
so
her so much. She is fabulous. Okay, now I got to figure out how to get back to the chat. Dang it. Where did I have it? There it is. Okay. There we go.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
Paul's
Norman
talking
thing
to
is upside
Stevie.
down.
Who the new chick says Torch sign. That's Stevie from Redneck Economics. She's also on Manatalk, Manatalk. She's on that channel a lot. She's a sweetheart. I've met her in the Graham Melwood show kind of thing. She's really good. Thanks for the invite, but I'll just lurk on Monday. Don't do well the 5 person. Oh, I'm sorry. I know it's hard with so many people. Maybe Paul McGinley. Sorry, I'm talking to. I hate it when people just talk to someone that and other people don't know who you're talking to. But Paul, we should just do a show sometime with just me and you, and then you can, yeah, get all your ideas out, and we can debate and stuff.
It's actually quite fun, Monday
I
Madness.
it
It
is
seems intimidating at first. When I first watched it, I was like, oh wow, because
it is a
there's
lot. It is
yeah,
a
but
lot.
it's
I don't
fun.
mind it. If I can get everyone in control and not taking over the whole conversation, which is really hard to do, but I think it's getting better. I think everyone's getting along better. Oh, Pat the Batman fan is here.
Hey Pat.
Let's see. What is Pat saying? Growing food is not. Wait, that's basil. Hard. You just need good soil. Yeah, basil. Compost. Everybody needs to know how to do compost and rabbit poop. Do I need to bring up rabbit poop again? Rabbit poop. Everyone should have rabbits just for their ability to make great soil, and you don't have to even compost it. I mean, rabbits are amazing. Sorry, rabbits are just the most bestest thing ever. Um, my rabbits are getting old, but I'm probably gonna have to get some more now because they're getting old. Um, let's see, what is he saying? I watched a body language video on Monday. I don't do well in the 5 person show. Wait, too many. Wait, I think I'm skipping. I started reading one comment, then went to the other. Uh, uh, okay.
We
Okay.
have the UFO special.
Oh, the
And
UFO thing. We did talk. Okay, talk about the UFO thing. Let's get that over with.
I
I
forgot
I
who asked about it, but I guess you could say it's credible, but I think it was like the Pentagon. I don't even
yeah.
know. Okay, it was specific.
No, it was released. It was
Yeah, there was.
declassified from the Pentagon, so it is like pretty legit.
It was like a small object, and they like zoomed in.
Wasn't it from
Zoomed,
the space station?
I
And they were
think
showing it
so.
coming from Earth and then out into outer space, like, pew!
I think so. I don't. Yeah. It
That's
was like
Jamal Thomas because
okay,
progressive soapbox because he covers all kinds of shit like that. So it was.
but it
I
did
think
come
that's
from
where I
like
went.
a good source, right?
Yes, it was a legit source. It wasn't
I mean,
nothing crazy. That was a legit source. Paul says if rabbits could only get along with my cat, though, I think if the animals primarily comes from. Wait, the animus primarily comes from. Okay, I know people that have rabbits that I gave them from the babies we used to have and cats, and they get along fine. And rabbits can learn to use a litter box too. They can live in your house,
yeah.
although ours live outside, um, in a hutch, but um, and then they just drop their poop underneath, and then we scrape it out and put it in the garden. But they're still our wonderful pets. I love our rabbits, and sometimes we put them in like a children's play yard and let them eat grass and stuff. I, our rabbits are wonderful. Our chickens are wonderful too, by the way.
Yeah, they
I love
help
our
out.
animals. Yeah, they're all a member of this ecosystem, but we don't kill any of them. So, unlike some people, God, I can't stand watching the homesteaders that kill their animals. It's like, you evil bastards. How could
Oh
you do
yeah,
that? How could you do that?
you
Um,
can't name them or something, you know? It's
I
like,
there's no way you could bring an animal on my property and expect me to accept that it will be food. No, not happening. Not in your wildest dreams. Would
they're
that
like
ever
essential.
happen in my world? Fuck you. I would steal it away, hide it. I would not let that happen. I've never let that happen. I'm sorry. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Um, lots of comments. Oh my God, there's so
I
many
know.
comments. What the hell, guys? You guys are
Pat says
crazy.
I've seen UFOs myself. Can tell us
Really?
on Monday, I guess. What's going
Wow,
on
I want to
there?
hear about those on Monday. Tell me, tell me. That's cool. Blah, blah, blah. He ate all the neighbors' rabbits. Oh, what? My pit bull loved it. Oh my God. See, that's the thing with dogs. And you can't control what dogs, I mean, you can to an extent, but sometimes they just do things that are just evil. Um, Poop for soil is gross, says Miss Gal. Not when you understand ah, compost. Ah,
Yeah,
what
it
this
uses.
composted is beautiful soil. I don't know. You got to
Oh,
understand nature. Nature works in mysterious ways. Uh,
it does.
oh, we have had 40 years to back engineer the UFO tech. Really? Okay, Val, I guess we'll probably talk about that Monday. Again, hard to eat a steak when it's walking around. I know, that's why it's hard to eat a steak if you raise it. Um, that's why I'm probably going to become a vegetarian really soon. I'm really close already. I'm so close. So
Oh
close.
wow.
Um, it's getting to where it just
No,
goes
that's
into
not easy.
it's not easy. I mean, when you're raised that way, like eating meat for reals, says Pat, but I miss it. Valor Science had not caught up then. Who's to say they haven't by now? Okay, Pat. I can't wait for you guys to talk about this on Monday. It's going to be very interesting. Seriously. Okay. Let's see. We've got many things, traditional foods from the States and tropical things like guanabana. I can't really. Gene, speak English. Peanut pie, papaya. Okay, lots of cool things. Gene's talking about. Sound good to me. Um, let's see. Lazar checks out truth wise, but I expect to see UFO tech. Okay, I composted the rabbit. Ah, Bob, you're mean. Don't compost rabbits. Bunnies are so cute. I don't know how
I
anyone could kill
know.
them. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you to take them and, I don't know, slit their throat or whatever the fuck they do? I can't even imagine doing that to my bunnies.
Yeah, that's like serial killer stuff.
Okay.
Stop. No.
I know.
Okay.
And they're so sweet and fluffy. I'm serious. Just to screw with you, I'm going to take videos of my buddies and say, how the fuck can you kill this? How do you do it? How do you do it? They're so
Uh,
sweet. My bunnies are adorable.
they are. They're nice and fluffy.
Hmm. Let's see. Grateful heretics stick to sardines and canned oysters. I mean, those things don't bother me as much as fluffy bunnies. It won't be long before you're a vegan. I like oysters.
I know they're not bad.
I love oysters. I
I don't
love
eat a lot
smoked
of them.
oysters. I don't know, but they're shellfish. They're not fluffy. I don't know. Ugh. And I like eggs, but I don't think I'm killing anything because they're not fertilized. Nothing. They would just go to waste if I did not eat them. So I feel like
True.
it works. I don't know. Um, let's see. Someone on let's see. What am I
I
missing?
was reading.
Vegetarian Myth by Lear Keith explains the reality of animals and plants in the life cycle. Malcolm Marzo, I really hope you've seen my interview with Lear Keith. Um, this is where, I mean, I have a real problem because I believe in the natural way. I believe in nature working together. I, however, am not an animal killer. But anyway, I did interview Lear Keith, so I hope you've seen that. Because I really have a lot of respect for Lear Keith. They're ignoring us. Von Neumann proves there's probably one in. No one's ignoring you, Val. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. Um, Bugs Bunny is one of my heroes. Mine too. I've always loved Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? I'm sorry, but poop is the problem, not the answer. Basil, bunny poop is an answer. Not human poop for sure, but bunny poop is a really great thing. Um, Veganism is probably not sustainable for the world either. Not real veganism. Seriously doubt that. Yeah, okay, I wonder about that too. Just because that's not the way nature works. I mean, there's some vegans, there's in nature, there's some meat eaters, there's herbivores, omnivores, all that happens in nature. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna claim I have the answers to that, but um, I want to welcome Bram into the
Oh yeah,
chat.
Brandon.
Brian, I haven't emailed you yet, but we definitely have to organize because he is has some really great ideas with politics, and I hate talking about politics, but when I talk to him, it's like, yes, you're so right. You know, he's one of the
Yeah.
people I like to talk about politics with. Just seems more realistic and the way things should be. So he was on
Did
last
good Monday.
Monday. Yeah, I want to have him on again by himself because I want him to get all of his ideas out there because I don't think he got to fully show everything he's thinking on Monday because there's just too much going on Monday, too many
Okay.
voices. So sometimes it's good to just isolate a little bit. So thanks for coming into the chat, Bram. Really appreciate it. I will send you an email. Um, let's see. Bugs Bunny's only weakness was wind up lady bunnies. True. That's so true. That's so true. I was a big Bugs Bunny fan growing up. And then they came up with the little Bugs Bunnies. Like, I don't know what they were. But they were not even as cool as the real Bugs
The
Bunny.
Looney Tunes?
Yeah, the Looney Tunes. I mean, that's probably your generation, but my
I want to say
generation
it is.
was Bugs Bunny and Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, all that stuff. Yosemite Sam. That's when cartoons were cartoons and cool.
Hey, we have the Powerpuff Girls and
Ah,
that Sailor Moon was out
sorry.
90s. No, it's
Care
fine.
Bears. Care Bears. You're my child's generation. I know what you liked. Barney the dinosaur.
Oh god.
I
Like
love
90s
you.
touch.
You love me.
Oh my
Tell me
god.
I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. But like I
You're the same age as my children, so.
uh Pokemon too was
Oh
god.
yeah, Pokemon. My son was big into Pokemon.
Oh
Pikachu,
no.
Pikachu. We have a cat named Pikachu.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we do. We have a cat. Well, I didn't name it. Actually, our friend that's moving into the basement room, who's like 79 years old, she named the cat Pikachu. Not me.
Oh god, Pikachu.
I know. I know. My son was really into that. Really
Oh
big
my
into
god.
Pokemon. So yeah. I know all about
Oh, the
Pokemon.
magic school bus.
Oh, that was, I
Bios
love
of,
the magic school bus.
yeah, they like shrunk down and went into like a body. You like learned something at the end of the day.
That's why I like the magic school
Mhm.
bus. It was cool. And Mr. Roger. Okay, Mr. Roger was cool. I made my kids watch that, I admit it. Okay. Bios is funny. That's opposite fantasy. Wait. I'm missing. I hate it when I miss the conversation. Bugs Bunny was propaganda too. It probably was. Night, honey. Love you. Uh,
It was, I want to say like the 1940. I don't remember the 19.
okay, you froze. Val says, did you guys know Trump's grandfather died of Spanish flu? I did not know that. He was a German, right? The Nazi. Okay, you froze, so I didn't hear
I'm
what you said.
here.
Okay.
I forgot. Shoot, I was
Now
listening.
you forgot.
Wait.
What happened?
Um, wait. The Spanish flu? Like I heard some. Like Val said something.
Trump's grandfather died of Spanish flu.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Oh, Arthur. I loved Arthur. Muscal, Arthur, and Daria. Oh, South Park too. Okay. I thought South Park was pretty ranked, but um I mean it was funny if you could just let go and relax.
Yeah.
But
You just have to let it happen.
my kids were little and I was like still kind of no, don't no. You know. But I loved Arthur and is it
Hey
Daria?
Arnold. Daria.
Was
Daria?
I don't know if that I'm thinking of the girl that lived in the jungle. Like she went to the jungle and
The wild thornberries?
oh no, not that one.
Okay. We're going back in time.
Daria of the Jungle, was that it? No, I don't know. God, Danger Island. What was that one? Okay, that's Paul talking to Osama. Um, Ricky Lake. Wait, no, sorry, Osama. Ricky Lanceloti was one of the banana splits in Zappa's band. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't
So,
know. Osama is like the music knowledge from hell. Like he knows all the music trivia from hell. Um,
oh yeah.
okay, my
Joni Mitchell, yeah.
childhood was a cross between South Park and Stranger Things. I never got into Stranger. I don't like scary things, and I really wasn't into vulgar things either. So, um, South
Dora
Park
the
was kind of fun.
Explorer?
Dora the
Explorer?
Explorer. That's the one I was thinking of. Dora the
Okay,
Explorer.
that was Pat said it. Ding ding ding. You
Ding
won.
ding ding. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know who Derry is, but I knew Dora the Explorer. That one was really cool.
Daria the Explorer. Dora the Explorer, yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Yes, I know. I
She was going
love
on an
that one.
adventure.
But Arthur was cute. Like he was what a rabbit or something like that. I don't know what he was. Was he a rabbit? I don't know. He was some weird thing.
I don't know what he was.
I don't know what he was, but it was a cute show. Danger Island had a young Jan Mitchell, Vincent, and I don't know Rockney Tarkington. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I don't know what you're talking about, Paul. I'm sure you're just talking to Osama. George Carlin is my hero. Oh, Brom, I know George Carlin is awesome. You should watch on Uphill Media. Him and Pat the Batman fan and Osama Oz are gonna do a thing about that. Or what it's all on the Carlin thing. Right, Pat? Oz and I are doing related show. Yep. See, I told you. Talk to Pat the Batman fan. I watched the first episode. It was really good. So recommend it.
It's on Uphill Media?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new
Okay.
shows on Uphill Media, and I might be on Uphill Media. I mean, I have been before, but I'll probably be again. Um, you watch the Daily Dive, correct? You got to watch the Daily Dive. It's every
I
day at
saw yours, I think.
11 a.m. Um, because ours is my other half got pissed off as I said natural progressive is on now. And she pissed off to bed. Oh, Gazar. I'm sorry. I relate though a little.
Oh my gosh.
When I say
Oh
I'm
no.
on, my husband pisses off to bed too, but he's okay. He gets it a little sometimes, once in a while. Sorry. Um, but we're almost done. It's yeah, we're at an hour. Danger is before your time, Chris. You're too young. Oh, come on. I'm not that much younger than you, Paul. I don't think so. A resource-based economy like the Venus Project is the ultimate goal. It will take a major change in our nature before it's going to be possible. Bram, I can't wait to bring you on, Brian. I can't wait to bring you on to talk about that kind of thing. That would be amazing. Definitely gonna get in touch with you to organize that. Let's see, we're going to have you on the show. Yeah, you better, Pat.
Show is called Carlin Was Right.
Yes, Carlin was right.
Okay.
And he was right. Absolutely.
I write these
Okay.
things down. Okay.
Bio, please send it to my email. It's so hard to look up things while in chat. Okay.
Poor son, I think you're talking about cow and chicken. Okay. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways.
Do you not have my email, Bio? At the natural wait, the natural progressive at gmail.com. And that link did not work, by the way. So, unfortunately, it did not work. Now I can't get the freaking chat back. Ah, crap. Where did it go? Damn it. YouTube went away.
Oh no.
This is why I can't do those links while I'm doing a show. That's why you got to email them to me at the natural progressive at gmail.com, because now I've got to go. I don't even have the chat up anymore, because when I tried to do it, I closed the freaking thing down and it's all a mess, and it's all your fault, Bio. Okay, you're gonna have to read comments or something, because I gotta find the show back. I don't know what's going on.
Ray Donovan says Cat Dog was a good show. Okay.
Cat dog. Oh, I seen that. I remember that. I remember that cat dog. It's half cat, half dog.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
Going back to politics, Paul says it is important to vote green because we need to show that we have no real representation in the political process, and if the Greenies get enough support, their policies will be taken seriously. And that goes back to, the Joe Biden issue and Trump. I mean, that's another situation.
How do I get back to the freaking studio on this YouTube shit? Oh my god. See, Bio, I'm lost now. It's all your fault. All your fault. Okay, Whitney, you're gonna have to carry this until I figure out how to get back. Because we gotta end this dashboard. Maybe that's it.
Bram says he was a council member for the Green Party in Orange County, California. How interesting. I'll be joining here in North Carolina.
Oh,
wow.
I want to know what Bram thinks of, what's his name? Who did I just talk about? Like running for the Green Party. Oh my god.
Oh, Manitalk.
Manitalk. Right? Well, yeah, but he was talking. He's big on what's his name running. His considering a run apparently. How the hell do I get back to my freaking?
Is it a guy named Justin Amash?
No.
Okay.
For president. He's big. God, I'm sure someone in the chat.
Someone in the comments.
Someone in the chat is gonna say it.
A phone friend.
I seriously cannot figure out how to get back to my YouTube videos. Like the video that I'm doing right now. I can't figure it out. I have no idea how to do it.
Someone says Jesse Ventura.
Yes, Jesse Ventura. That one.
That was
I want to hear what
Bram said that too. Dee again.
Yeah, I want to know what Bram thinks about that.
Dee.
That would be very interesting. Okay, I really don't know how to get back to freak. How am I gonna do that? Really? Oh my good lord.
What is going on? Okay, wait. Bio says a resource-based economy is impossible. It would never happen without us gaining sustainable technology. I'm confused.
Yeah. I don't
Um,
know how. I that's what I want to know about. That's why I want to discuss it. But I really don't know how to get back onto this video. I really don't.
oh no.
I'm
Okay.
lost. I'm lost, guys. And I can't
From
even get back on the chat. I can't read anyone's chat. So, damn it, Bio, don't do that. Just send me emails if you want me to see a link. I can't do that.
here's the
Especially,
chat.
like, I can read that.
Can you?
Okay, barely. Jesse
Shoot.
gets seriously upset the establishment if he decides to rent his prom. Well, good. Yay. Um, yeah, and they will all wear the same uniform to go mothership in a way unrealistic manner. Jesse's campaign slogan should be I ain't got time to blood eat. I don't know. I can't read it. it
Let me
what's that one
see.
about now? I ain't got time to what?
Bleed.
Bleed? Maybe. I don't know.
Oh,
How do I
Jesse's campaign slogan should be I ain't got time to bleed.
I ain't got time to bleed. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I don't know how to get I won't even know how to stop this YouTube stream when I have to at this point. Oh my god. What the hell? Why did you do
So
this to me, Bio? I'm really
you
pissed.
like clicked the link and it took you out of Zoom or something, or
It
like
took me out of so I don't have the YouTube. Yeah, no
you
way
get
that I can get
another like tab and just go straight to YouTube and like click your own video. I don't know. Maybe.
No, but it won't take me to my thing. Like I don't know how to get to the control part of it. Like
Uh,
I mean, I can end it through OBS, but it'll still be running on YouTube until I figure that out. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I can't read the comments. I'm very sorry. Um, I don't know what to do there. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated. Okay, and it's time to go anyway. So please, Whitney, say goodbye to everyone you can see in the
um
comments, and we'll see you on Monday. If not before then,
oh, go ahead, sorry. Oh,
no,
shit.
if I get something going on before Monday, I'll put it in my community section.
Okay. We are saying bye to Paul Magnilli, sorry.
McGinley.
Scott Murto, Pat the Batman fan. See you on Monday. Valhalla 56, aka Val. We'll
We'll
see
see
him
you
on
Monday.
Monday. Bram. We'll see him on Monday.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Or before or after, I don't know. We're gonna do a special interview with Brian.
Okay. Just Jean. Jean is
Jean.
here.
Hi, Jean. Bye, Jean. Love you.
Bye, Jean. Bio 2.0. See you around.
Bye,
Ray Donovan.
Ray Donovan. Thank you. I wish I could see these comments.
Scott Murto, I think I said again. Osama. See ya, Osama. See you maybe on
Osama.
Monday.
Yeah. I'll
Everyone
send you a
showed
link,
up.
Osama, for sure.
Grateful Heretic.
Good to see you, Grateful.
Kent Deal says later.
Later, Kent. Much love.
Pat says so long, suckers.
So long. Live long and prosper, bitches. Okay. And she's
Okay.
okay. I thought you froze for a second.
Oh no. Bye, everyone.
All
Thank
right.
you for showing up.
Okay. Are you ready to do the live long and prosper, bitches? Okay.
Yes.
Here it is. Live long and
Live long and
prosper,
prosper,
bitches.
bitches.